Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex here with my Week 13 predictions here. Now, already starting off on the wrong foot. First, last week we went 8-7, so still a plus 500 record, but not very pretty. Current record sits now at 107, 71, and 1. Thursday night we're sitting at 10-5 after the Thanksgiving games. Sunday night 7-5, Monday night 8-4. So pretty solid on prime time. So we're going to be taking a L in Thursday Night Football this week because, again, I forgot to make a prediction. I would have picked the Saints anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, let's hop into our early games today. Starting at 1 o'clock, we got the Giants traveling to Miami. This is a pretty easy pick for me. Daniel Jones is out. So I'm going to take the Dolphins. I probably would have taken the Dolphins anyway, but it would have been a lot closer than what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking Miami's going to hold on, try to stay in the running for the playoffs, but at 5-7, it's not looking good. Giants, I mean, they're in the NFC East, so they still have a pretty all right shot if they can turn things around. It's not too late yet, but it's getting to that point. So I'm going to take Miami at home. Colts traveling to Houston to face the Texans. Indianapolis coming off of a tough loss to the Buccaneers. Houston coming off of a tough loss to the Jets. This is a pretty easy pick for me. I like the Colts here. I'm expecting Michael Pittman Jr. to have a great day. Jonathan Taylor get it done on the ground. I think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be close unless Indianapolis plays down to the competition, which I still think they get the win. Now we got an NFC North matchup here. The Minnesota Vikings taking on Detroit Lions. I believe we're expecting the big cold front to hit either during this game or at the end of this game. I think this is another easy pick for me. I mean, the division games always seem to be tough matchups for anybody. However, I like the Vikings' odds to keep the 0-win season alive for the Lions. The Vikings just look good. I mean, they took down the Packers last week, 34-31. Overall, a very good showing, and I expect them to keep that momentum rolling. So I'm going to take the Vikings. Now we've got Philadelphia traveling to New York to face the Jets. I'm going to take the Eagles here. I mean, the Jets have not done well against the Eagles in the past. I mean, Philadelphia is 11-0 against the Jets all time. I looked to them to make it 12-0 this week. Philadelphia still has a chance at a playoff push. I don't like their odds, same as the Giants, but it's still there. I expect Philadelphia to play hard and come out swinging. I don't think this would be a close game, but you never know with the Jets anymore. They win the games that they shouldn't and lose the ones that they should. Lose the ones they shouldn't. So, you never know. Now we've got Arizona traveling to Chicago. This one might be a tricky matchup. I still like Arizona to win, but I don't believe Soldier Field is in a dome. I'm pretty sure Soldier Field is an open top stadium, and you've got some nasty weather coming to Chicago later on in the day. So it's going to be tricky conditions for the warm weather Arizona to face off with. However, I still think they can get it done. AJ Green and Zach Ertz might actually have really good days today because they played in the North for most of their careers. So I'm going to look to those two to have the really incredible days, and James Conner. I'm going to be looking at those three to make the big plays today to keep Arizona at the top of the NFC. Now we've got the Chargers traveling to face Cincinnati. I like the Bengals odds here. I mean, you're looking at the worst rush defense in the NFL, and you're looking at, after today, will likely be the second most, the running back with the second most yardage in the NFL, in Joe Mixon. I like Cincinnati's odds here. If the defense can play like they did against Pittsburgh, I think they're shoo-in to win this game and keep the AFC North tight. The Chargers, they're the biggest hit-or-miss team in the NFL right now because when they win big, and when they lose bad. So It's really hard to predict the Chargers. So I like this. I like my odds with Cincinnati here. Um, Looks like the offense has really got it going. I mean, they put up 41 last week against the Steelers and defended the home turf. They're back at home again. 5 of their last 7 games are at home, so I really like Cincinnati's odds to win this game. So, yeah, take the Bengals. Hooray. Now, our last 1 o'clock game, we got the Buccaneers traveling to Atlanta. I like the Buccaneers' shot to win this game. Atlanta is another one of those big hit-or-miss teams. However, I think the Buccaneers are coming off of some big momentum against a very good Indianapolis team. And I think they're going to be able to hold off the Falcons. This one's probably going to end up being a really close game because the Falcons are just the Falcons. They keep it really close to with the NFC South opponents. But I think Tom Brady's going to be able to lead his team to victory, whether through the air or through Leonard Fournette. All right, first 4 o'clock game, we got the Jaguars traveling to the L.A. to face the Rams. Now, I really like the Rams' shot to win this one. L.A., they've had a rough spot, but I think this is the game where they're going to start to go back on the uptrend. Can you still call it a revenge game for Jalen Ramsey? I mean, it's been, 2 years? 3 years? I don't know. I like LA to get back into playoff shape here. I believe they still lead the NFC, or no, they're second in the NFC West. I think they're going to try to keep it close with Arizona, and this is a good game to build some momentum back up. I'm going to take the Rams over the Jaguars. Now I've got Washington traveling to Las Vegas. I actually like Washington here. I said last week that I didn't like the quarterback situation in Washington, and while I'm still not sold on it, I do think that they'll be able to make it past the Raiders here. Raiders are 1 game behind the Chiefs for the AFC West. However, I don't think they'll be able to hold on to it. I think excuse me. I think Washington is just going to be able to shock the world and pull out a victory here, probably by no more than a touchdown. But I'm taking Washington. Now we've got another AFC North matchup. We got the Ravens traveling to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Ravens going to be in AFC North games for at least 3 games straight because they had the Browns last week, Steelers this week, Browns again next week. I think it's going to be I was about to say I think it's going to be a good one. I don't think it's going to be a good one. Ben Roethlisberger, it's come out that he thinks this is going to be his final year as an NFL quarterback. Honestly, it should have happened 2-3 years ago. However, he is not going to get much done against Baltimore here. I see this being a very one-sided game. I see Baltimore just stomping the Steelers at home, giving them another home loss against the division rival. And I want Pittsburgh to win because that puts Bengals back on top of the AFC North. But being realistic here, I think Baltimore's got this in the bag unless they play down to the Steelers, which hopefully they don't. Yeah. Now we've got an NFC West matchup here. We got the Niners traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Seattle just looks lost. I mean, this is looking like it's gonna be their first losing season under Russell Wilson, or with Wilson under center. I don't think he's ready to come back after his finger injury. He's just not playing like the Russell Wilson we know. The defense is struggling. I mean, it's rough. And I believe Alex Collins is starting there now. I think Chris Carter is still out, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not looking good in Seattle. The 49ers are on the uptrend. I like Jimmy Garoppolo's odds to outthrow Russell Wilson. Deebo Samuel is lighting up the NFL now. He's quickly climbing in all the stat charts. And I like Deebo. He's finally getting the respect he deserves. I take the 49ers to win this game, move to 7-5 on the season. Now we've got Denver traveling to Kansas City. An AFC West matchup going on here. This one I think is going to be a close game, but I've got to go with the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes 8-0 against Denver, and they seem to be like they've got things clicking. I mean, they're 3-4 wins in a row now. I like the Chiefs' odds here to pull out a win against Denver. Now, I think Denver is going to keep it close, but I don't like Teddy Bridgewater as a future quarterback. I mean, he seems like he's not playing like an NFL caliber quarterback should. The Denver Broncos don't really have much of a run game, which is what would really take advantage of Kansas City. So I've got to take the Chiefs here. It'd be stupid of me not to. All right, now Monday Night Football. We got the Patriots traveling to Buffalo. Patriots have won either, I think, 7 straight now. So it's tough to bet against New England. I mean, I like the Bills. I want to see the Bills win this game. However, I think New England's going to come into Buffalo and walk away with the win. We thought the Bills were going to be taking over the AFC East this last year and this year, but New England with Mac Jones is on fire. Yeah, Patriots Buccaneers Super Bowl actually looks like a thing that could happen, and that wouldn't help the NFL's case of saying that they're not scripted if it happens. So yeah, I think the Patriots are going to come out with a win over the Bills on Monday night. And those are my NFL predictions. Once again, I am 107, 71, and 1. Primetime records looking real good. So yeah, if you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.